Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily Tesla and electric vehicle news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Saturday, August 28th. Tesla is now allowing Powerwall owners to go off-grid with just the press of a button on the new mobile app. Tesla has just recently updated the app, and they've added the Go Off-Grid button to allow owners to island off their system and go completely off-grid preemptively. The move isn't made just for people who wear tinfoil hats. Planned brownouts are becoming a common thing, especially in California, where utilities are operating on less than sufficient power after droughts have affected hydropower production. Tesla also has been looking to grow its commercial energy business after focusing on residential installations and becoming a decentralized electric global utility. Tesla has filed to enter Texas' deregulated energy market and become an official electricity retailer. After winter storms earlier this year, the Texas grid experienced widespread blackouts, leading to more than 100 deaths and billions in costs. Some experts have blamed Tesla's mostly deregulated electricity market, with over 120 players which were not prepared to handle the situation. Some of those companies have turned tail, and others have seen an opportunity for growth. Texas Monthly reports that Tesla has officially filed with the Public Utilities Commission of Texas to enter that market. It's expected that Tesla will roll in with the myriad of products to chain together a virtual power plant. This method uses solar production and residential energy storage to balance the users as a whole. Indeed, Tesla is filing for both a 100-megawatt battery project near Houston and a 250-megawatt battery near Austin. Tesla has started sending a perplexing email to Model 3 buyers in the U.S. about an opportunity to accelerate their Model 3 deliveries. Although the new Model 3 Standard Range Plus delivery timeline is all the way into 2022, Tesla has offered those who are waiting a way around. The email states in part, quote, "Due to limited supply and strong customer demand, we are introducing the Model 3 Standard Range Plus battery pack, which we already released in Europe and Asia, to North America." After that, it advises buyers that the original paid price will apply all the same, how to make their switch, and more to it. At Electrek, we see this email as being unclear. It states that Tesla is introducing a Model 3 Standard Range battery pack, but the USA already has one. They state this supposedly new battery has been released in Europe and Asia, leading us to understand that this is the battery that is being produced in the Shanghai Gigafactory. Tesla produces a Model 3 Standard Range Plus with lithium iron phosphate in Shanghai. It's already begun exporting them to Europe and Asia Pacific for those markets. If that is the case, then we would hope that Tesla makes these changes clear to the customer before taking delivery. Electrek takes a look at the Model 3 versus the Tesla Model S. These two sedans have a lot of differences after the recent update, and we've made a guide to keep you in the know. The long and short of it is pretty simple. The Model 3 is a better value, and coincidentally, the best-selling EV in history. If you want a luxury car with better range and wildly better performance off the line, the Model S would be a better fit. The full article gets into some actual detail, looking at the performance specs, interior and exterior comparisons, pricing, and more. This is one of our many electric car guides on Electrek, including full articles on tax credits, home charging, registration data, and the longest range EVs on the market today. Actually, that article is coming up later on Quick Charge. Electric truck startup Rivian has filed for a public offering at an impressive $80 billion valuation. Rivian has been raising capital for several years, impressively courting the likes of Ford and Amazon, to name only two. And now, filing as a publicly traded company, Bloomberg reports that the IPO would result in an $80 billion valuation. As is often the case, the process is expected to take months before it actually becomes market available. Some other EV startups have gone public before delivering an actual product, creating a speculation upon a speculation. Rivian has actually already delivered a delivery van to Amazon, part of a huge 100,000 order that is worth around $5 billion already. Rivian's new flagship R1T pickup is only awaiting approval before jumping into production, already being a very popular truck before it's in the hands of owners. So will Rivian earn their $80 billion evaluation? We will have to wait and see. A member of a Rivian forum recently got the chance to have an informative call with a Rivian delivery employee, where he asked a lot of questions and got a fair amount of answers. The employees are called Rivian Guides, bringing to mind an outdoor trail or river guide, an indication as to Rivian's target market. There's a lot of information in the post, but here are some highlights. Demo drives will be available in September. Deliveries for the launch edition of the R1T truck are still on track for September. The non-launch edition trims are both on track for January of 2022 for the SUV and the truck. Rivian's target for all three wheel options is to offer the advertised over 300-mile range, but it has not yet been confirmed. Larger battery packs are available but cannot be added after delivery. And while towing at max capacity, 11,000 pounds, the range will be impacted by around 50%. Toyota has announced an immediate halt to all of its e-pallet self-driving transportation pods operating at the Tokyo Paralympic Games. One of the self-driving cars collided with a visually impaired athlete. These vehicles were made specifically for the Tokyo Games, but they were unveiled back in 2019. Toyota explained how the pods would autonomously transport athletes around the village using low-speed SAE Level 4 automated technology. Oddly enough, Toyota says that the vehicle was operating under human control at the time of collision. If that is indeed the case, then shutting down all the transport vehicles is a bit of an overreaction. All they have to do is correct one employee. EV manufacturer GAC Aion continues to tout its charging capabilities in China. Last month, GAC, or Guangzhou Automotive Corporation, performed a charging demonstration. The charger displayed charging power of 481 kilowatts while the battery was at an 80% charge. When the charging voltage reached 855.6 volts, charging current was at 562.8 amps, helping the EV charge to 35.1 kilowatt hours in only 4 minutes. Now, some skeptics called this demonstration a bluff, but nevertheless, according to a report from CNEV Post, GAC will debut a new faster charger on August 30th that is capable of delivering charge speeds even faster than previously demonstrated. Now, this hasn't been officially announced, but images from a charger station in Qingdao have some specs printed on the hardware. A current of 600 amps and a voltage of 1,000 volts, implying a charging power of up to 600 kilowatts. Now, it sounds great, but in Electrek's take, what is yet to be seen is the premature battery degradation of fast charging on a battery pack. A horse will travel fast enough if you whip them fast enough. In a new guide, Electrek takes a look at the highest range electric vehicles on the market. We look at 45 models from Tesla, Ford, Hyundai, Porsche, Lucid, Rivian, and more. Top of the list is the Lucid Air Dream Edition at 517 miles of range. The lowest is the Mini Cooper Electric at 110 miles. I guess we're going to omit the 1970s Sebring Vanguard city car with a paltry range of 30 miles. Oh well. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.